basically wanted to know, like, the advice you would give the younger you.
The younger
Like,
me.
as a, beginning bodybuilder, what would be your advice?
When I first started, I didn't have anyone directing me.
Yeah.
I pretty much I started out and did everything on my own anyway. But these days, everyone has someone they can go to.
Right.
So I would, if I could revert back to when I turned pro at 27, before that, get help of someone locally that's been there, done that. You know what I mean? I always go with the concept of you've got to be, what you are. So if you don't look the part, to me, I'm biased, I guess, on that side, and I'll stay that way. You've got to look the part. So if I'm coming up to you for the information, you should at least have been there, done that. I don't care what decade it was and everything else, but get there, do that, and to get some information from them. You know what I mean? And two, develop a thick skin for the industry early. Again, this is subjective. Everything's subjective, being, eye of the beholder and stuff. You're being judged by individuals, and it's all their personal preference and taste. So you've got to let that just slide off. I mean, you can't go home and dwell on those things. All you can do is do your best in the gym, leave it on the floor.
Right.
And when you come in here, you get it done. You leave it not up to the hands of the judges. You want to make it to the point where it's undeniable. That's you. You should be up there in center space, the center podium, and those same types of things. So that's secondarily what I would put out there too. And don't listen to everybody else.
Right.
You're going to have your naysayers. You're going to have your detractors. We have it to this day. And what's funny about the entire process of this, why you're here today, is structurally probably my weakest body part as far as size-wise, being my legs. Over the past 2 weeks, I've sent several leg routines to probably about 20 people all over the world to try them out. And you've probably seen the middles they've been giving me. So just because I'm not,
They call it torture day.
just because I don't have the wheels of a hottie and the rest of those guys, I still train them. I beat them up like they stole something. But I think it's coming along. I'm still developing. There's no real time frame for the stop development until you stop. You know what I mean? So keep those concepts in mind. Get to the people that can help you out in the direction you need to go. And if it doesn't sound right, then of course maybe skip it on and go to someone else. But do that. Get a good sense of yourself. Don't let other people tell you what you should be. You know what I mean? So that's another one. Like I said, thick skin. Yeah. Get it there. Let it just slide off. Boom. Go do your work. Leave it on the floor. Get home. Do your stuff the way you're supposed to. Get out there on the stage. Showcase what you got. And there should be really no question about it.
Yeah, because I know like nowadays, a lot of people always have like their own opinions and like telling you what you should do and you should do this, you shouldn't do that. Like you're always having like their opinion on your diet, and it's kind of just like, this is my journey, and like I know what I'm doing, and like I see you in the intensity, and that's why I was like, wow, I really want to have a workout with him, because I love that, because it's really hard to explain that to people, the mind-muscle connection, and like, people go, oh, that must be so hard, bodybuilding is so hard, but it's just like a lifestyle, and I love it, it's that, I can't really explain like the mind-muscle connection I get out there, and you just feel it, and it feels right, and
For some people, like you mentioned, they, my wife's also a personal trainer. She trains people. She trains women at their homes and stuff. A little more high-end clientele, stuff that they pay her like Jillian Michaels to go beat them up.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to work out with her ever.
I've done some Jillian Michaels.
So
workouts.
you know what I mean. And these are the kind of people that we sit at home and say they can't get out their own way.
Yeah.
And the first thing they're gonna do for many, whenever you tell them what you're doing, or I tell people what I'm doing, is it's so hard, X, Y, and Z, excuse 1, 2, 3, and however many ones they have in the book. I'm like, you know what? Personally, I'm not trying to hear it.
Right.
I spent 20 years active duty military, and I've got 11 pro titles, one of them including a Mr. Olympia title. So working 60 hours a week, waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, staying at work till about 4 to 6 p.m., going to train, coming home, deal with your family, all that stuff. I couldn't make an excuse. Right. So for these people with those other things, I'm like, I'm not listening to you, because it's really, you make it where you want to be.
Right.
If you want to get to that level, then you're going to have to just throw some things away and get that concept, get out of your own path, and make it that journey.
Right.
You know what I mean? So no, they're not gonna understand it. You don't, and it's not your job to make them understand.
Right.
Your job, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll shine some light and say, okay, I get it. I get why you're doing it. The bad part about a lot of this industry is females in the industry overall, because if you put on too much muscle, so to speak, you got the guys after saying, "Oh, he looks like a dude." Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
You're just mad because she actually is trained harder than you, bro.
Yeah.
So quiet down, or whatever. And women, the same thing. I don't want to get too big. Well, here's the thing. And my concept goes, we work in levels, right?
Right.
You've got to pass this level to get that next level.
Right.
You're not going to touch a weight and instantly gain 20-inch arms. That was great, and it won't happen. You've got to get to these certain levels. You've got to pass these certain increments in order to get to full stage, next stage, next stage, next stage. You stop where you're comfortable at.
Right.
If you're comfortable with the overall look, dial back your diet, your routine, all that other stuff to maintain where you want to be if you're comfortable with that. If you want to exceed further, push it. Push a little more, which is why we're at the extreme of what we do. You know what I mean? Because we pushed it to the limits of pretty much just body modification. I mean, that's all you're doing. The human body's not designed to do what we do on a daily basis, taking the amount of food and all the concepts that we do naturally. So by and large, this is not a natural industry.
Right, and it takes time too.
Hey, it does take time.
Yeah,
Everyone wants that quick fix in a bottle and pill and what's the latest, greatest supplement and the routine and all the stuff to get somewhere quickly. It just doesn't take that. It doesn't get that. It's not that fast. It's not that rapid.
And a lot of people, like a lot of girls, will see me, or even dudes, they go, "Oh, you're gonna do figure? You're gonna do figure?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna do bikini first because I feel like since it being my first time and putting my body through this, I figured like it's smarter to get a base, get a baseline and then build up."
All right.
Do you think that's right?
Yeah, I'm not your coach.
Right.
I'm here today for a certain aspect of this. However, again, offline, we talk about those kinds of things of where, if again, being my student of things, where we would put you and let you progress from there. Again, based on how comfortable you feel. You're gonna be nervous on the stage.
Oh yeah.
Everyone, and we still get that way. You know what I mean? So the jitters are still there. You tell people, when it's no longer there, that's when it's time to move on to something else.
Right.
We always get nervous. I get nervous. I'm like, because this industry is not solid. It's not predictable. Other than stuff is not going to go the way it's supposed to go. That's the predictable part about it. Where you think you come in, you look your best, and all of a sudden you're like 5th and 6th. You're like, really?
Like never satisfied though. So
No.
Like I gotta work on this. I gotta work on
No,
that.
and that's what drives us to
right?
be a little bit more insane than
Yeah.
people care to realize. We're a different breed of individual, mentally, physically as well. You're like, why would you put yourself through that? People are comfortable in here, moving stuff around on a day-to-day. I've been here in the state for 5 years now, and for 5 years, I can point out the individuals that I see in that gym that look the same.
Yeah.
Look the
You see
same.
it a lot.
They just have to go to the gym. What are you doing? What's your accomplishment? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to maintain some stuff? Are you going so you can say that you're doing things on paper, but not making any type of progress? You should be either have a summer body going or a winter coat going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or trying or whatever you're trying to do. It should something should look different.
Yeah, or
You know what I mean?
do push yourself, you go out there, you feeling like you did enough, or even on those days that you're struggling, are you gonna just go past it? Because I always think what helps me with my workout, like even cardio or anything, I always think like this is only part of my day where I'm gonna really push myself.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like just push yourself this 1 hour out of my whole entire day to because it's gonna end. Once those 60 minutes is over with. Did I really push myself that hour? Because we all have it in us.
No.
I always think that way when I work out.
Yeah. This is a sanctuary for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The gym, the fitness center. Guess we gotta go.
Yeah.
But some people just don't have concept. There we go. All right, back to where we were. So, no, this is a sanctuary for a lot of people. I mean, life stresses, family stuff,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. this usually offers people a way to get out of that space for a limited amount of time. Me too, me included, kind of stuff. But this is more and more now my space.
Yeah.
So I really don't have much stresses, man. I love training you guys. I love putting people through the concepts of things. I love teaching.
Yeah.
Teaching is what I do first and foremost. Anyway, give people the concept. You know what I mean, from a distance, you can always see a workout. What's going on? What are they doing? But this is what they don't get. This is what I tell everyone. You don't get the one-on-one interaction. What I'm going to tell you, what's going to happen, and how you should be feeling. They'll see it from a distance, and they'll try and emulate it. We had a kid in here. I heard back he hurt himself trying to do what I was doing with a certain technique.
Right.
Don't do that. So you should have just asked, and I would have showed you. You don't just try and copy something, hurt yourself, come in the gym. Now it's my fault. No, not really. You're an adult. You make adult decisions. You decide to copy something without the knowledge thereof. You take that risk. Just like anything else. Everything in life is a choice.
Right.
So coming in here is a choice. The weight you pick up and put down, everything's a choice. What you eat, what you don't eat, you get some sleep, don't get some sleep, don't drink that water, don't take, that niacin, that capsule, whatever you got to do. If you don't do it, those are all choices. So come in here, put in the work, go carry on life. Hopefully it makes you better. Hopefully it de-stresses you and stuff as well. Me, definitely, I got an end goal just like you do with a lot of things. So what we're going to be doing today is definitely going to get after it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited because, I always push myself. A lot of people know, I always push myself in the gym. I'm really, zoned out. And I just want to see or, understand the intensity that you give to your clients when you're out there. So that's what I was really looking forward to today because I know it's a different type of intensity because I push myself, but I know,
I hear that a lot.
Then
I get the laying on the floor and f you, Dave.
Oh, don't let me lay on the floor. Don't let me lay on the floor.
You might, I'm just saying. But that's what I've done it. My people see me done. They're like, damn. But I practice what I preach. I'm giving it all. So if I hit the floor for something and I'm down there on a knee, taking a knee on a breather, I throw my hat across the room or whatever, it's because I feel the same thing you guys feel.
Yeah.
I don't just hey, do what I did, do what I say do, and that's it. Have some questions. You got some questions? Go for it.
Yeah.
But I will explain all the way throughout what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay. Good.
I'm ready.
All right, ready, Rob?
I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Thank you.